Welcome back, Lake Tahoe. I am thrilled to be joined by Jeff Cowen, the Public Information Officer for the Tahoe Regional Planning Agency today. Jeff, thank you for coming in and chatting with me.
Yeah, very welcome. Very glad to be here. Thank you.
Yes, I love having you come in, and it's a really interesting time for all of California right now. We've been seeing the impact of the wildfires in Southern California, and it brings up a lot for those of us who have lived through the Caldor fire here in Tahoe. What are you seeing in the Tahoe region as we move into the future, keeping these massive wildfires in mind?
It's a very big discussion. We're seeing an era of mega fires entering not just the Sierra Nevada, but now Southern California and other places on the planet. What TRPA has been doing is helping an organization called the Tahoe Fire and Fuels Team. It's 21 agencies and organizations operating in the basin around forest health, wildfire threat reduction, and helping homeowners do a lot of defensible space. But in the age of megafires, what we're doing is we're trying to ramp up and scale up the size and the pace of forest fuel reduction work. So we've already seen that team treat about 97,000 acres in the Tahoe Basin of forest for its first go. A lot of that stuff's going to have to go back and be maintained, but the goals are actually to go to tens of thousands of acres at a time.
Oh my goodness, that is massive. And that's a wonderful thing that you guys are doing to be preventative. But in the case that emergency does strike and evacuation orders are mandated, we're concerned about the roadways here in Tahoe. There's only a couple of areas that people can get in and out. So what do you have in mind, and what do you think is important to share for people if we do come to that unfortunate time?
Well, it's just definitely being prepared. We're working closely with law enforcement, emergency management agencies about evacuation. There's a lot of concern from everyone, and we know that people are prepared. Go early, keep a go bag ready, pay attention to red flag warning days. That really does help make evacuation preparation a lot safer. But TRPA is also helping prioritize forest fuel reduction work on those evacuation routes to keep those safe.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. And we only have about 30 seconds left, but do you have any words of wisdom for people who do live in the Tahoe area? It's a privilege, but it's also our responsibility to take care of this area.
It is. Living in a fire-prone area, living in a forest comes with a lot of responsibilities. If you go to TahoeLivingWithFire.org, that is just a great site. If you're a renter, a homeowner, if you're just a resident, and a neighborhood leader, there is information there to help everyone, have a safer existence in this beautiful forest.
Oh, Jeff, well, I really appreciate you coming in. It makes me feel a little hopeful to know that we've got folks such as yourself taking care of our Tahoe area, and we can all do this together. So thank you again.
Thanks.
All right, be sure to stay tuned.